They haven't definitively made a causal link. What they've seen now is an association that seems to be getting a little bit more stronger evidence.
Stronger evidence that the mRNA COVID vaccines from Pfizer and Moderna could be causing myocarditis, inflammation of the heart muscle, or pericarditis, inflammation of the lining of the heart, especially in males aged 16 to 24 soon after their second dose.
Probably due to the inflammation that occurs when you get the vaccine. The immune reaction may not only generate antibodies and T cells against COVID-19, but may also generate some reaction against parts of the heart muscle. That's likely what the hypothesis is. And again, this is something that still needs to be worked out.
The CDC is looking into 475 cases in people under the age of 30 since April. As of May 31st, 270 were hospitalized and released, 15 were still hospitalized, and 3 patients in the ICU. Not all have yet been linked to the vaccines, and the vast majority are considered mild cases.
Most cases of periomyocarditis are going to be hospitalized because we hospitalize people that have chest pain. We hospitalize people who have evidence of heart damage on an EKG or in blood work. So that's going to kind of make hospitalization not the way that we define severity here.
Dr. Adalja says anyone who is concerned and is over 18 can get the Johnson & Johnson shot instead. But it's a very rare possible side effect, and he still recommends everyone, even young men, get vaccinated against COVID-19.
There are some people that are advocating, and I think with good reason, about getting first doses in that group and then maybe delaying the second dose, because there's a hypothesis that maybe that second dose adds inflammation onto the first dose. And if you space them, you'll still get the benefit of the vaccine, but the inflammation will have dampened and you may be less likely to have those problems.
The CDC is holding an emergency meeting to discuss the issue on Friday. Doctors hope to get more clear guidance after that. Reporting live downtown, Kim Dacey, WBAL TV 11 News.